Hello friends, welcome back to Too Many Minis. My name's Ossie. This week is a big week on the old Games Workshop previews. We've got the Middle-earth made to order finally, and we've got bits for most of the big games. Let's have a look. First up is Kill Team SOULSHACKLE, revealed at the Las Vegas Open, with some nice cover artwork. That kind of ship docking on the void ship thingy. Looks wicked. I'm not sure if I'm going for this. Probably not, because I don't think I need either the kill teams, the Arbites dudes, or the Kabbalite warriors. I'm not massively into the Dark Eldar Drukhari now range, and least of all the Kabbalites. So yeah, that's not doing it for me. Whereas with the Eldar range, I'm not crazy about the whole thing, but say the Corsairs I thought were really cool. The Arbites, kind of neat. They're very judge red, and I think they're not for me. But I do love the terrain, so I think I'm going to try and get hold of the sprue, the unique sprue that comes with this set. Is it a different game board? See, to me that looks like a different game board than the ones we've had. It's got these kind of steps there. Is that on the ones we've already got? I need to have a look at them. They've released the KASRKIN on their own. They were going for big money on eBay. I sold mine from the box set for more than half the cost of the box set. The Kroot warband, they're wicked. I mean, you can run them in 40k just as regular Kroot. They come with enough guns, of the regular Kroot rifles that you can run in 40k. So I think a lot of people are just going to be picking them up to make their Kroot a bit more interesting. And you get Kroot hounds. And the Navy breaches, which I'll give mine to Simon. He hasn't painted them yet. What a slacker. But looking forward to seeing them. And the Necrons. So that's 2 kill team boxes worth of models all getting released individually at once. Bit odd, but there they all are. And they're doing a Killzone box for the Gallowdark, which is different from the boarding actions box, because it only comes with 1 set of the terrain by the looks of it, not 2. But you can get that and buy 1 of these kill team boxes and have enough to do the 40k boarding actions. But it's a slightly odd product, considering all that terrain, except for the little bonus bits sprue, is available in whatever new kill team box comes out. This is cool though. It's the SHADOWVAULTS kind of accessory sprue. So if they're doing that, that means they should be doing each of them's sprue separately. So maybe I don't need to get the new one or buy the sprue off eBay. Into the Dark book, SHADOWVAULTS book. And some kill team dice. I've not been a big fan of the kill team dice. I think they're not amongst the most attractive dice. The Groot one's kind of funny. It looks like something else entirely upside down. These don't seem like things that I need, you know. But you know, this I'm excited about. The boarding actions, Void War bases. So it looks like it says 60 bases, matching the Gallowdark board. I want some of these. I've got a couple of kill teams, just been waiting for them to go on them. It looks like 25, 32 and 40 mil bases, I think. I hope it's not those funny little 28 ones. Does anyone use them in kill team or boarding actions? I guess something. I don't know what's on them. And it comes with all these nice little bits that you can put on to just make it a bit more interesting. I think that's a great kit. I love that kind of thing. 60 bases in the box, so 20 of each. I'm really definitely going to be getting that. Warcry, here comes BLOODHUNT, the latest of these Gur Gnarlwood Warcry sets. This one comes with the Khorne warband, who I'm not crazy about because I'm not really crazy about Khorne generally. Unless they're beastmen. Turns out I like beastmen, I've decided. But these samurai vampires and werewolves, they're cool. I'm banging into these. They look like they're from some board game that, you know, made by somebody else. It's an unusual look for Games Workshop. And I'm banging into the Seraphon warband that came out before. I really want to pick that up at some point, just for playing Warcry. Same probably with the Jade Obelisk. I think they're cool and weird. Cool, weird guys. I like cool, weird guys. And that guy's balancing an obelisk on his head. I mean, that's cool. Heresy gets the Sky Hunter Squadron Scimitar jet bikes. I definitely want some of these. I'm not going to be getting them this week, but I want some of these for my Empress children. I think they look wicked. and they were crazy priced in Forge World resin, and they should be a fair bit better in plastic. And for me, yay, Salamanders Mark 6 upgrades. I've been waiting for these, holding back my models from the Age of Darkness box set. I did one squad, but the rest of my Salamanders Mark 6 were waiting for these, and I really like the shoulder pads. I don't love the helmets, but I like some of them. The more ornate ones I like, and I think I'll be using them as sergeants and stuff. I don't think I'll be doing whole squads in these, but maybe I'll get one set and I'll see what I think. But I'm going to get a couple of sets of the shoulder pads. Same deal for the word bearers, guys. For the people with word bearers armies, I'm not crazy about their helmets, but they've got a cool shoulder pad. There's a new white dwarf. It's got one of them big corn guys on. But this is what's up. Middle Earth, made to order. Now, they've said that they're going to be kind of in stock, ready to go next week, which has been the case for some recent made to orders. If you'd ordered them on the day, you've got them very quickly. First one up is the Heroes of Helm's Deep, or Defenders of Helm's Deep set from the Two Towers. Some great sculpts in there. I mean, most people have probably got most of these if they want them, because not many of them are very scarce. For some reason, I don't have the unarmored Eowyn model. I need to grab that. Maybe someone's got a spare. But I have all the others, and some of them, the Aragorn is insanely common. I must have 10 of them still, and I give them away all the time. There's other exciting stuff too. So we've got Gandalf the White, sorry, on Shadowfax, and then one of him standing on a stone that kind of reminds you of the scene where he reveals himself to the three hunters in Fangorn. When I say reveals himself, I mean reveals who he is. He wouldn't do that. It's a good model. Obviously, the new version is better in almost any way, but it's still cool. And I like how Shadowfax is kind of straining, is really belting it across the Pelennor field there. This is an interesting one. It's Theoden, unarmored Theoden from the Warg Attack box from the Two Towers, and then Gamling without banner, which was, I think, intended for the Warg Attack box at the time, but never actually came out, and only came out a couple of years ago in a made to order. I actually ended up with 2 of them for some reason, and I'm going to use one to make a mounted Harmer. But it's a funny duo, because they're really niche models that you're never really going to run in game unless you're doing a scenario, a kind of narrative scenario. But this is cool, you know. That's what made to orders are exactly for. There's people that want them, they can order them. Metal Rangers, bang to them. I'm just painting some up for my Minas Tirith. They are Gary Morley sculpts from 20 years ago, but I think with the master across the face and stuff, they still have a lot of charm to them. The capes are really nice. I still like these models. Still into them, despite the new Forge World ones kind of putting them to shame, really. I think they're still good. And you get the 3 Gollum, Sam, Frodo in Ithilien set, which is, again, one that, you know, you never see people using these models really on the table, but sometimes people use them for the Sam and Frodo for objective markers and stuff. But it's a classic Gollum, and it's quite close to the potatoes scene, which everyone likes. Gimli Undead Uruk, which was at times very hard to get hold of, limited edition sort of thing, but has been more easy recently, and it's been in a made to order before. It's a wicked model. It's a shame it's on a 40mm base, and this kind of bothers me, putting the model on a base that it can't be played on, but I need to get over myself. The Uruk-hai battering ram is a cool one. If you've got an Isengard army, I think you want one of these. Just, you know, you're not going to use it unless you play a siege game, but it's nice to have it, you know, kind of in the collection, because they went to the trouble of making this nice battering ram. So I think it's a nice one. 3 Metal Warg Riders. That's all 3 poses of the Metal Warg Riders. I really like them for, if you're doing like an Isengard army with Warg Riders, I think the metals really suit. They are much nicer sculpts, especially of the Warg itself, than the plastic ones. The plastic Warg Riders kit is not very lovely. You know, it's pretty basic. So I'm sure some people will be after some of them. And here's the one that I wanted. The Ring Wraith on Felbeast, the metal one from the Two Towers, kind of Osgiliath one. Super into that, and I will be ordering one of them this week. Guaranteed. Let me know in the comments what you're going to get. There's also some news about some US events, some Warhammer Plus Jazz, and some stuff on Twitch. But it's quite a big week, you know. It's a week off from 40k and AOS, but it's bits for all the other games, or a lot of the other games. It's gonna be an expensive week for me. We've got the Warhammer World team event tickets going on sale tomorrow, as I say this, and I've got the Marvel United Kickstarter ending this week. So yeah, and I'm going on holidays, half term. So it's not going to be a cheap week for me, but I will still be getting at least my order in for the Fell Beast and some Salamanders bits, and possibly more. We'll see. Yeah, let me know what you're going to get. And I'm pleased that some of the stuff that I mentioned in the previous made to order video, what do we want to see, that kind of thing, some of that's coming back here. Hopefully we'll see more down the line. The only thing that bothered me was that if we were going to get the Metal Treebeard back, I would have thought that would be in this Two Towers anniversary one. So maybe we're not getting that back. Just an odd one. I don't think we need it because it's been very available up until the plastic one came out. But and why would you want it, kind of thing. But for completism, it's a little thing that they've left out. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.